On this adventure, we're going to be hunting down the state record rainbow trout. I'm teaming up with my cousins AJ and Tate, and we're going to be traveling pretty deep into some streams a lot of people don't know about to see if we can catch the state record trout. Right now, the state record is just a little over 14 pounds. So if we can get anything 14 and a half pounds or bigger, that's going to be our new record. But when it comes to the experience with huge trout, me and Tate really don't have any at all. However, luckily, Cousin AJ is a professional fly fishing guide and he's caught a lot of big fish. And if anybody knows how and where to catch a state record, it's AJ. But with that being said, the first true step for me and Tate is to actually learn how to fish. We're going to be fly fishing with the technique Euro nymphing, something that we've never done before. The rods we're going to be using are 10 foot long and super flimsy. The reels are nothing really much more than a spool just to hold line. And the line we're going to be using isn't much thicker than a human hair. Not to mention the lures we're going to be using aren't much bigger than a little bug, which is why they're called flies. And after we learn how to fish, me and Tate's going to be visiting the fly shop, getting our own combos, as well as picking out a bunch of flies that we're going to use tomorrow for the big fish. For now, AJ's taking us to a stream with a lot of smaller fish so that we can actually learn the technique and get used to it. And to catch these trout, there's 3 main things we need to learn. And number 1 is casting. So to cast, what do I need to know?
So that fly is going to go exactly 180 degrees every single time. So with Euro nymphing, instead of the line throwing the fly is throwing the line. Almost like spinning.
So if I want it to go here, then I want my fly to start back here.
You want it to start here. Yep.
All right, so just fling it out there, kinda?
Yeah, you just probably try and hit that big hole right there in the bank, and then you want it to drift as close to the bank down here as possible. Just stand like you said, white rock right there. Kind of get close to it, and you want to land it right kind of underneath that tree. Okay.
All in the tree.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Immediately in the tree.
He just tied that on.
First real cast with it on. Straight to the tree.
Oh,
yeah, okay.
There you go. Yeah, okay. So pull it up, find that bottom green. Yep, just keep it right above the water there. Okay. And as it gets fast, you want to slowly start to drop your rod. Okay. Am I doing it right? Yep, you're good. There you go. Oh!
That was a fish, wasn't it?
That was a fish.
Oh, and it done broke.
Oh.
And the second thing we need to learn is how to set the hook, which as you just saw, I didn't exactly do right the first time. Since our line is as thin as a human hair, we can't just set the hook really hard like we do on bass and bluegill. Because if we do, like we just saw, it's not gonna hold up and we're gonna break the line. What about that? First cast got a bite. Brother. All right, so for the hook set?
You just want to have it tight the whole time and then just set straight downstream.
Downstream?
Yeah, you lowered and then...
Wow, we got a really good example of what not to do.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, definitely a bite. Yeah,
all right.
But you're still setting like almost like backwards.
Elbow up.
Yep, there you go.
Like that. All right, got it.
There you go. Yep. There it is. Yep, there he is.
All right, now the fight. What do I need to know? And now that I've hooked up, it's time to learn the third and final step. How to fight the fish without breaking off. Much like the hook set, the fact that we have super thin line is going to change the way we fight the fish because we got to be extra careful. We can't just pull the fish around, and we got to be super careful as to where we let the fish go. And the one place we don't want him is jumping in the air.
Okay. All right. Tell me what to do here.
Be real careful on the reel.
Yep. So just, you want to get him even with you. As soon as you get that green line even with you, pull it just a little bit more, lower the rod just a little.
All right.
Okay, I forgot how to reel. Now let it go. Okay. Yep, don't touch the reel. Okay. Now roll upstream. Okay. Kick your rod tip all the way against the water almost. Okay. Now slowly pull.
Like this?
Yep, you're good.
Okay. I can't reel?
Nope.
Okay.
Now lift straight up and then pull backwards at the same time.
Okay.
As soon as you get that green line even with you, pull it just a little bit more, lower the rod just a little.
All right.
Yep. Now
So
pull it straight up.
Pick it up.
Yep.
And let the current bring it to your net.
That's it.
Let's go. That didn't take long, did it?
Oh, that was great. And then go straight back down to the water, right?
Yep.
Okay. Line is super. Oh, he got him. All right, let's go. That is my biggest trout of my life right there. There it is.
Hey, and we're not even in the trophy spot.
That's insane. That's insane. Brother. How long is that one?
Yeah, that's probably
We can weigh him.
15, 16 inches.
Weigh him on the net.
A little over 2 pounds.
Okay. That is my PB trout, baby.
So
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Look at that, son.
So in this water we're going to tomorrow, do you think there is potential for a state record?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
With the current state record sitting just over 14 pounds, him saying that means a lot. But let's also not forget, what we caught just now was maybe 2 pounds. So imagine 7 times bigger. There's going to be no room for mistakes. So for the rest of the day, me and Tate kept on fishing and just tried to hone in as much as we can on the technique, on the casting, the hook set, and fighting the fish, because tomorrow, if we hook up with a big one, there's no room for mistakes. We have to do it right, or we're not going to catch the fish.
This water's warmer here for some reason. Or have I just been in it?
There it is. Wow!
That's a wild fish?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wild fish.
let's go.
That means it was born and lives in the wild. Not as big. That's very different than a stock one. That's wild. Literally.
Yes, sir.
There he is.
Right there.
There we go. Hook set, fight, down. And then I'm gonna lift it up.
How's he doing right here?
Doing pretty good. Yep, there you go. Now he's starting to come to us a little bit. Now raise it up.
Yeah! There we go. Hard fought down. How was that?
That's nice. That's a decent fish.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Tate, you're up.
All right, let's do it. This is a pretty epic spot right here.
Oh, this is real nice.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I bring it up now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Just got this close a little bit. Now keep it down. Now start to pull.
Okay. Just like that.
There you go. All right, now pull straight up.
Let's go. Let's thinking go, son.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, I feel like I had the technique there a little bit. Would you say it's pretty solid?
That's pretty good.
There we
Look
go.
at that. Look at that, son.
Yeah.
Brother.
Now, tomorrow, about twice as long, 4 times as thick.
Show them how it's going to be. Yeah. Oh, okay, there it went. Let's go. Once we got done fishing, we headed back to AJ's shop, River's Edge Outfitters, where we're able to actually get all the stuff we need. Here, we're going to be getting rods, reels, and flies, but speaking of flies, Ava was at the shop tying flies on her own, and she actually helped me tie my very first fly ever. I'm going to be taught how to tie my own fly. Maybe a new career, maybe? What do you think? Hook and bead, and I put
The small hole goes first.
okay. Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
All right, and then into that?
Yeah.
Right there or
Push
deeper?
it back a little more. That's good.
Okay, that's our start.
So you want to like hold this, and then you just start wrapping. Wait, put this on the bottom,
On the bottom,
and then
And
now
now
you just
around?
go around. Yeah.
like this,
And then start going back.
this way.
Yeah.
How far?
That's good. And then just go back to the front, and then you can cut the tail part off.
Okay.
Then you can cut you
How long do these want to be?
however long you want it.
About like that?
Yeah.
Good? Cool. And then?
You just put it on the top, and then you hold it down, and then you just go around it.
The type of fly we're tying is actually called a mop fly because it kind of looks like a piece of a mop. Actually, it is a piece of a mop. But anyways, it's a super simple fly, but the trout love it. Now we're going to do this knot thing you're
Yeah.
doing. Like that?
Yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah.
So I just tied my first fly? There we go. That's the first fly ever. That's the one I'll try to use first. We'll see how we can do. There we go. There we go. Fly expert. This is KG001. What do you think? Ooh. Huh?
That'd a catch.
Will it?
Oh yeah.
And now that we've got my first fly, it's time to actually dig a little deeper and get into the equipment. First, we're going to get the fly rod. That's the one?
Yeah.
That's the one you recommend?
Yeah, it's like a middle of the range type of rod, lifetime warranty.
2-weight?
Yep.
Pretty
10
bendy?
foot 2-weight, yep.
And that would be good.
That's perfect.
10 foot long?
Yeah, I've got about 4 or 5 of them.
And you recommend these pretty good?
Yep. It's not crazy out of anybody's price range, but it's a really good rod. Like I have, you know, higher end, lower end, and that's probably like the best overall middle of the range type of rod.
All right, there we go. Step 1. Done. Now that we got a rod picked out, let's see what kind of reels they got. I want one that has a really good drag.
I got you.
That's a pretty good one?
Yep. If you didn't hit it, and it'll spin pretty good, because like this one, you can see how much tighter it is. See how it don't really spin at all? But you didn't hit that one spins a pretty good.
So this is the lightest, and then you just...
What's this green one? I kind of like the green one.
Yeah, so that's actually this reel. These things are sick, and they're honestly probably better.
Better?
Yeah, feel that. That feels like there's almost...
Ooh, I like that copper color too.
So what do you think?
If I were to pick,
Yeah.
I would 100% pick that one.
You showed it to me last?
Yeah.
And now that we got our combos ready, spooled up, ready to go, it's time to look at the flies. Because this is something that I don't really understand at all. They all just look like bugs to me, but somehow the Trout can really tell the difference. Give him what he needs.
You tell me what I need here.
For back home.
Well, back home, and then, yeah, just a good all-around bunch right here. Fill me up.
Okay, let's see. You're getting 2 woolly worms.
Okay, perfect. Maybe some of these.
Yep.
Okay.
Wormy.
Grab a couple of those.
All right, you're up to $45.
Them two right there.
These here?
Yep.
Maybe a couple of each or what?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, what about these more natural-looking things?
Ones.
Maybe if we want to catch a wilder fish.
Yeah, just something. Maybe they're being a little finicky. They've been out there a little longer.
What do we want?
Okay.
Wow. And just like that.
Yeah, that one would work good.
Give me a couple of those.
This one would be really good.
You think this is a pretty good starter kit?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
And here we are, it is the next day, and we're gonna be traveling pretty deep to get to this stream. It's pretty special, and there's not really a lot of people that fish it, which is one of the reasons it's able to keep so many big fish. And although I've never fished here, AJ has, and he has a lot of experience here. And with what he knows, he strongly believes that there is the next state record swimming around in here. We may catch it, we may not, but we definitely have a chance. So let's get ready. Tate, and so now our journey begins?
Yeah. What a place to learn.
Yeah, so if we're gonna get in a big fish, we gotta do everything right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you make one little mistake, it's game. Oh,
May only have one chance at the true state record.
that, yeah, yeah.
You gotta make it count, bro.
That's it.
To start today, I'm gonna be using the same fly that Ava helped me tie yesterday. It's the very first fly I've ever tied, so let's see if we might get lucky enough to catch a giant fish on it. All right, moment of truth. Here we are.
They're kind of from the middle that way.
Oh, this whole big bend?
Yeah, so usually like from the middle of that tree to about the middle of these branches up here. It's kind of where they lay.
Okay.
All right then. All right guys, we're getting started right now. So here we go.
So then you're just...
I saw that, Kendall. I saw that.
My line stopped, so I set the hook.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Stay back. Stay back. Oh, this is crazy. This is intense. Oh man, my heart is racing.
Keep reeling.
Setting my rod down.
You're holding right there.
Yeah.
He'll take off.
Okay. There you go. Okay. He's fighting. Just trying to hold pressure here,
Yeah,
boys.
it's-
Okay. All right. Woo. Okay. All right. Yeah, you cannot. I'm trying not to horse this guy in because right now I have the inkling to get him in here so I can hold him. That's not what you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm telling myself that right now.
Keep the rod low. See how it's coming from the top?
Yeah. Okay. Oh man, my heart is racing.
Start pulling towards Kendall.
Oh, toward Kendall?
Yep. All right, now raise straight up.
Okay.
There it is, right here.
Okay. All right.
We're going on about 4 or 5 minutes right here.
Yeah, this is incredible. Bro, he's getting stronger. I swear it. He's getting. Okay.
So now raise up. Raise up.
Oh! You touched the reel.
You touched it.
You touched the reel.
That's it.
No.
You touched it.
You touched the reel. No. Game over. Oh, that's so. Like we was mentioning earlier, you cannot make mistakes on this level of fish. And as we watch the replay, you can see Tate actually grabbed the reel, putting extra pressure on the line, which inevitably snapped it. We estimate this fish to be about 4 pounds. Not the state record, but still a giant trout. No! You had him all but done.
All but done.
That
probably 1 or 2 more times.
Yep.
Right.
There's one.
Oh, hookup. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right. All right.
Okay.
Kind of want to work him
Put
above
me in,
us.
Coach. What I do?
Oh, you're good. All you're doing right now is
Wear
wait.
him out?
Yeah, you kind of wait for him to decide what he's going to do. Perfect. Raise up just a little, because he's turning away. There you go. Now reel in. As he comes to you, just reel. But as soon as you get good tension, let him go.
Oh.
Tell me you didn't touch the reel.
I didn't touch the reel. It just popped out.
It just came undone, unpinned. What about that? We're 0 for 2.
So we've hooked them. We've casted. We've hooked them.
You broke one. I've just popped one off, or he just spit it, or bad luck or something.
Yeah. No barbs on the hooks. Ah, I missed it. I have a golden trout looking right at mine. Ah, ha, ha. Yeah. I think I had a bite right there. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, we're hooked back up again. Bro, he is not moving.
Is he big?
He's a Mack truck.
He may be big.
Man, okay.
Oh, I see him. I see him.
All right, guys. Y'all make me so nervous.
There he is. Is that pretty big? That's pretty big.
Tension on the rod. Yep.
That one's so vibrant too.
We gotta get this. Nervous, brother. Nervous. Nerves.
Yep. If he's not showing any,
Yeah.
straight up.
There it is.
You got him. You got him.
Oh my gosh. That was the most intense things I've ever done. My entire life.
yeah, that's a good one.
Dude. All right, let's see how much this thing weighs. I don't think we're going
I
state
think it's
record
gonna-
here, but
okay.
almost 4.5, 4.
Yeah, almost over 4.5 pounds.
4.5
Trout.
pounds.
Look at the spots on it.
When
So
I tell you I'm
defined.
shaking, I'm shaking.
And just like that, trout number 1 is in the net, weighing in right at around 4.5 pounds. Now imagine that fish 3 times bigger. That's the kind of fish we're going for to beat the record.
That's insane, brother. I'm ready to do it again. You gotta catch the state record. It's in here, brother. It's in here.
Things stop, which it probably will.
There's another one. This one's not as big, I don't think. But,
I just missed one too.
Yeah, that's probably the smallest one.
okay, well, that's good. We need to get the skunk out of the fly. Oh, that one looks so different than yesterday, don't they?
Yeah, see how the colors are?
Oh wow.
All right. Look at there. Look at the golden, the highlighter tips.
Man.
Nope.
That's good.
There he is. Well, there we go. We got our first fish of the day, I think. Let's keep going. Still after that big one, and we are getting better with every single cast. No, not gold, but one bit it right there. That is big.
Keep walking backwards so you feel wrong. Keep that rod lower. You don't want him to twist and turn up there. You're good, you're good, you're good.
What's big?
Yeah.
Can't do nothing with him, coach. Can't do nothing with him.
Keep him a little lower.
What are you seeing that's happening right now?
He's just like twisting his head a lot, so a lot of times if they're twisting, they still got a lot of energy. Just keep pulling them. Yep, kind of reel a little bit more. Once you get right here, all you want to do is reel. Don't reel down towards the fish, keep the rod right there. So when you lift up, you want to grab that.
You do?
Lift, yeah. But if he turns his head and goes back down, then you let it go.
Yep.
Oh, massive!
That's huge!
Freaking massive!
What is that? That's a salmon.
That's giant.
That's big, dude.
And I just tossed it out there.
That's first cast, wasn't it?
That was first cast here. How much he weigh? Let's try that real quick while he's still a little live. Now we need that thing to go to about over 15.
A little bit further than
Listen,
that.
he's still in the water a little bit. Oh. 4.5, just like Tate's, really.
Yeah.
We caught twins.
That's a good fish.
Okay.
Look at that. That is unreal. Is that crazy?
That's insane.
Now, although this is a huge rainbow trout, it's nowhere near the size we're going to be needing to break records. To be over 14 pounds, it's going to have to be a whole lot longer and a whole lot thicker. And with something that big on the end of your line, you can't be making any mistakes, especially like the ones that costed us our fish a few casts ago. For the rest of the day, we kept fishing. If we're going to catch the giant, it's really a game of numbers. The more casts, the more bites, the more fish, and you never know when one of them could be the giant. And while we're fishing, I want to tell you a little bit about the KG fanny pack. It sounds goofy, but this thing's actually pretty sick. This is what I was using to carry my flies all day long, and throughout the day, I ended up wearing it both on my hip, and then I also ended up strapping it on my chest a little bit, and that worked really good too. So if you guys may be interested in the fanny pack or any other kind of merch we have, head on over to KendallReOutdoors.com, first link description, and check out the website. We got some shirts, hats, hoodies, and a bunch of cool accessories that you may like. Throughout the day, we were doing pretty good, and we were getting a lot of bites and catching a lot of fish. Some of them even up to like 6 pounds, but not exactly the ones we were looking for to break records. That was until we looked downstream and seen a really big fish blowing up on topwater. So we snuck down to see if we might be able to get him to bite our bait. There he is.
Let you go. Holy moly, let him go. Hold. Let you go. Holy moly, let him go. Hold. That's an absolute
Big.
toad.
Now at this point, I really don't know how big the fish is. But what I can tell is that AJ is acting a lot different. He's acting like this one's pretty big. Definitely the biggest one we've hooked up with all day.
That's a toad. That one's like huge.
He
Holy-
don't even know he's hooked.
Holy moly, that one's huge, dude.
He does not even, he's not moving. He's just sitting in the current. He ain't moving.
You still feel him though?
Yeah, he's still there.
Don't pull again.
He's hooked, but look at my rod. He's literally not moving. I don't think he knows he's hooked at all. He's just, but he's there. It looks like I'm hung, but he's just there. What do you want me to do?
We gotta get away from this.
All right,
So,
up or down?
Yeah, you'll kind of see if he'll pull up, and if he does, I want you to kind of walk up.
All right, I'll see if I can.
Keep that rod as low as you can.
See if I can.
This is definitely a fish of a lifetime.
Oh,
This thing's pushing 10.
Oh my
pushing 10
gosh.
pounds.
All right, right there. So now you want to kind of work him from there. We don't want him to go downstream. He's going.
All right, now he knows.
Oh
Now
my
he
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Is he big? I wasn't even looking.
Brother, just look at your rod, okay? Because it's going to make you nervous if you see it, okay?
Okay.
Slowly just reel. Yep, just keep reeling.
Oh, this is rough.
Oh man,
This
this is
is
not one you want to mess up, brother. I don't want to say that
don't
to you.
even say
I
that.
don't want to jinx it.
Slowly start reeling. As long as he's coming, you can keep.
Man, oh, there he is.
Oh, I think he's
Don't look
figured
at
it
him. It's going to make you nervous
out.
if you see him.
All right.
Look
This
at
could
me.
potentially be the one we're after.
Look at me. Look at me.
This could potentially be the one that we're after.
This could be the record right here.
Oh my! Yeah. Oh my gosh!
Starts to roll, just hold him up and roll him towards me.
I'm gonna go ahead and reel a little bit more.
What's going through your head right now?
I'm thinking, I'll think about it later.
All right, lift up.
Oh, son.
What's the move here?
You just got to make sure to hold the line when you lift.
Okay.
Like you want to pull up when he starts to kind of come up, then you want to roll down towards me, and it'll cause him to roll on top of the water. Where's the leader? You don't want to kind of pull him up until he's up there. Though.
Okay.
It's a turn.
Yeah, keep him low. Keep him low.
My wrist right here, man. I'm
Bro,
gonna
I
have
know.
arthritis.
You can put just a little bit more than you probably think you can, just because of the rod. So, roll.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Man, those head shakes are making me so nervous. Ooh.
All right, pull him up again and roll down towards me. Remember, you gotta hold that line when you're rolling.
Okay. Oh, son.
All right. Oh, yeah. He's right here.
He's right here.
Rolling.
Yeah, there he is. Hmm.
Rod tip down.
Nope, towards me.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Just working pretty quick now.
All right.
Keep reeling. Once you get right there, just keep your rod right there. You don't want to move it. Yep, keep reeling. All right, pick straight up.
He's in it!
Yeah! Yeah! What is that? Ah! There we go.
Oh my God.
Here you go. I'll set this thing over here.
Yeah.
Holy
Brother.
Oh
That-
my God.
That is a giant. That is a giant. Look at the head on that thing.
Well, oh my goodness.
Oh man. That's my friend.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, you almost had to have a bigger net for that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Weber pattern on it.
Oh no.
That's a stud.
That's crazy.
Let's see how much he weighs. Moment of truth. What's your predictions?
What you get? He's probably 6.5 pounds.
We'll give you 7.
Okay. Let's see. I still don't think it's.
Golly, son.
Holy moly.
8.5? 7.5. 8.25.
Yep, there it is.
There you see it. 8-pounder.
Holy moly.
We saw him busting out here, and I threw my fly in and was getting ready to pull back, and he.
Yeah, like a big weight. He'll take a picture.
Oh my goodness.
One shot of that right there.
The gray gang bracelet wouldn't even fit on that thing.
No, not
Like a
close.
Weber pattern on it.
Straighten him out.
22?
22, right at 22.
Maybe 22 and a half.
Yeah, 22. 22 and a half.
This is where you'll gain a lot.
13 and a half. Woo! You'll fry up good.
Salmon patties?
See, what we're gonna do is we're gonna can them.
Yeah.
Right now we're just reviving him, making sure he's getting plenty of oxygen through. He seems doing pretty good.
He's wanting to kick off.
Didn't know he was chill like that. As big as this is, it is still nowhere near the fish we need to break the record. 8 pounds is a lot, but 14 pounds is a ton. So for the rest of the day, we kept on fishing and we kept catching good fish.
Let's go!
Yep, roll upstream real slow. There he
There he is. 6 pounds fish. So that might be my biggest fish per weight.
Per weight, yeah, for sure. No, he's still on there. He's running.
Got him! Let's go! Look at that. But once again, not big enough to break any records. Until, well, I did. All right, guys, we think we got him. He's the record of the world. He is big. You think he could be bigger than that other one?
Possibly, yeah, he's big.
Okay, so we actually did hook up with a pretty good fish. And we could have another 15, 20-minute fight on it. And we're in deep water, too. If we bought the cheap reels and the drag wasn't good, we'd be in bad shape right now. Oh, yeah. So, because it'd go... Oh my gosh, we went to the fly line.
Real.
Walk to him. Just from the little bit of fighting I've been able to do, we can already tell this is a lot bigger than the other fish. Even bigger than the 8-pound trout we caught earlier in the day. This is by far the biggest trout we've hooked all day, and he is taking us wherever he wants to go.
You might have to add a little pressure on it. You gotta roll it in. There you go. Fine.
Oh!
Yeah, that might be bigger.
Work on back down the tape.
Oh!
Oh! Is he big?
He's big.
Oh, he's getting ready to go into that branch.
All right, we got him around.
There we go.
Back down the tape?
Yep.
All right.
Let me back out of here.
Don't fall.
Brother, if I fall, just step over me. Oh, son.
Dang. That's a big one. That might be the biggest one ever.
It's giant. This might be your fish.
It may be the one we're looking for. I don't know. This definitely gives us the best chance.
I see him. He's right here.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Wait, I'm gonna get out of there.
Rolling to you.
Yep.
We're gonna try to do
That
it.
might be it. That might be it.
Oh! Oh!
That big? Oh gosh. All right, we're just gonna do the same thing we've been doing the whole time.
How's the wrist? On fire. Working.
All right.
Go in the view.
Roll, buddy, roll.
Oh!
Buddy, roll, buddy, roll,
That's a
buddy.
stud.
So once he comes up to roll, we're just gonna try to make him roll long enough for you to snap.
Yeah, so like if he flips this way, flip your wrist immediately the opposite way. We gotta keep him on top as long as we can. I don't like going under the water.
Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, he's bigger.
He's bigger. He's the biggest one today. Daggone.
Ready?
Almost. Whenever you are.
All right, try again. Woo! Oh my gosh!
There we go. Oh!
Yeah! Is that 10 pounds? Oh my gosh!
That thing. Oh my gosh. Ah. Phew.
Dude.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
That's a certified giant.
Yeah, that's what you come to catch right there.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Well, I don't know about that. My gosh.
Oh my god.
That's insane. That's not even real.
People are gonna think you photoshopped that one.
We're gonna start the zero. Oh, he's got super sharp teeth.
25
25 inches?
25 inches.
I'm sure it's the highest point. So yeah, right there. Oh my gosh.
What we got?
Like
Move it up and down, see if you can get more.
17.
17.
17 inches round.
That's incredible.
Look at that. Massive.
Son.
Right.
There he is.
What in the world
Lee.
is this?
Look at that. Holy
Here we go. Say, hold him out.
Oh my god. Rolling forward a little.
And now for the moment of truth. Does this fish weigh more than 14 pounds? Kilograms. There it is.
That's
Look.
11 and a half pounds almost.
Oh my gosh. 11 and a half pounds.
Son, what is that? That's the biggest fish I've ever caught.
11 and a half pounds. I don't think that's going to make the record, but that's pretty gigantic. Definitely the record for today.